Hey everybody, hope Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our French Eleanor playthrough. Moreau has built our stadium that we've wanted. How dare they? Do they not understand what's about to happen to them? I mean, basically they did our work for us, which is fine. We're gonna get a lot of good work once we get Moreau under our belt here. I was trying to look and see, like, appeal-wise, can we get many more seaside resorts? We could build one here. We could build up here if we had a city. A lot of our coastal tiles are hills, so it does mess up a lot of these things. I guess we could have, like, these could become coastal resorts down here. But, you know, a large population of our coastal tiles are hills or are not of a variety that lends itself to the seaside resort. So we were going to build a stadium here. I guess we'll build. We can't build you anymore. And now you're ruining my ability to pick anything else. So let's see. Let's pick this. All right, now it's fixed it. Now we can drop this here. We had it locked in place. Please? Please, game. Aha, we've done it. We're heroes. The portrait of Pierre Etienne Falconet. And I've realized one of you has pointed out that I've been pronouncing some of these Scottish cities wrong, and I am fully aware now that this is Edinburgh, because obviously B-U-R-G-H stands for borough. Same with Roxborough here. So, I've heard those, you know, said out loud before, but in my mind, like, I never connected the two together. Now I have. English is weird, or Scottish in this case, I guess. You know, there's a lot of oddities there. It is what it is. Can we buy anything important here? Let's see. We can buy more trade routes. What's going to be our best trade route situation, and also, what's our best? We could buy our neighborhood. Let's buy other stuff instead here. Let's buy a shopping mall for you, a workshop, and a factory. We're using some money here for good purposes. Let's see. So you, Reina, can we move you somewhere else that makes sense at this point? I'd like to move you to a place in which we could buy a much needed district. Here, let's move you over to Rowan. And I do appreciate that, guys, when you guys go in and you comment and say, like, this is how you actually pronounce something, because a lot of these things are, you know, very different from what I'm used to saying. And if I'm pronouncing things in a manner in which drives you insane or anything like that, it's not my intent. That's for sure. But it is what it is. We'll figure things out. I try not to fret about it too much, because I just got to say what I got to say in these videos, really. And if I say something wrong, you know, I always apologize. I'm sorry. I'm not intending... Well, we have Hat USA and stuff, so in some cases I am intending to just be an idiot. In other cases, I just legitimately don't know. And I think that's... hopefully that's fair enough. I think it's fair enough. Dude, we're making so much money from our amazing band, The Purple Breakfast. And they've got to do some good work over here for us. Judith Slaying. Some stuff here. No, we're not getting rid of our amazing art. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. It's not happening. Alright, now it's time for... You built it, and now you must compete with our band here. Purple Breakfast has arrived at the stadium in which we should have. Look at how much money we made from that. Incredible. Absolutely glorious. Wait, what? Stephanie Kwolek. Okay. Better space races. You go ahead and drop right here. There's some tiles that could be set up for seaside resorts, but they're like, some of these are flooded. So a lot of the best tiles for seaside resorts end up getting flooded, which is annoying. Is this this is oil? This has got an offshore oil rig. I'm just trying to see if there's anything along the coast here that makes sense for us to improve. I guess we could come potentially. If we got rid of these and we dropped seaside resorts, it'd be all right. But let's go chop some jungle. The portrait of Catherine II. It's a nice looking portrait. Thank you, my friends, for your additions to the beautiful, beautiful French museums, which we all know are the greatest in the world. Take a sip of my beverage here. All right. Let's send you to Coca-Cola, the town of Coca-Cola. We're just trying to get as much production out of these things as possible, so we'll trade with our glorious allies, the Mongolians. Get a lot of money and some food and production out of it. Murrow, are you ours now? Or do we need a rock band one more? We've done it! We've taken the capital. It's just that easy. It's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. Omega Alden's taking capitals left and right with rock bands and loyalty. It's just that easy. This is happening. Look at the money. Look at the loyalty. The gold is incredible. I don't know, if you're not as excited as I am right now, you need to be. You need to get on my level here. Oh, this is incredible. Let's make it cheaper for us to upgrade our boys, because we do have a lot of people we haven't upgraded. We've got plenty of money to make that work as well. What do we want to add as our next thing here? I might just... You know what? Let's get a couple settlers out here, because there are some spots that we could go drop and maybe get seaside resorts down in here. And also plenty of aluminum. So that is a thing that can happen. As a matter of fact, since we picked that up, you know what? We could just buy settlers. There's no reason to worry about it. Right, we have the... Actually, I may be going out on a limb here. Do we... We may not have our friend. We don't have Magnus. I was going to say we could buy him from a city that has Magnus in them, but Magnus is... He's AWOL right now. What's a city that's growing extremely fast and maybe has problems? You could probably do with us buying a settler here and losing a population. You could probably do the same. So let's buy a couple settlers. We probably don't actually need this thing I just switched to, but we're gonna take a little bit of population from these just to get a few settlers in the mix. Fill out this area over here. It's a little late for it, but you know, we can get some more workable land in here. That's the way I feel right now. All right, our spies. What's gonna be the duty of our spies now? Should we send them after Kasser Ibram? I think that might work. Kasser Ibram. Let's go there. You as well. It's a tag team duo. Tag team back again. We're going back into Nubian territory, converting the people to our side, mitigating every flood. They're all mitigated. They can't stop us. We're gonna get a neighborhood over here. All right, so where are we actually gonna drop things? We want to make use of as many appealing coastal tiles as possible. So like here. So this, we can't put one there on the strategic resource, unfortunately. We can make use down here. So getting something in this area, perhaps on this gypsum, is not a bad idea. These tiles are not great, but, you know, we can do what we do. Which is apparently make seaside resorts. What's your appeal over here? So yes, it's a problem of... There's not much going on over here appeal-wise. This is flooded. So we'll drop something over here just to have that as well. I'm not going to put it on the coast. Maybe I'll put it on the coast. Just trying to think of where we would drop it. If we put it here, then we could deal with the other things. Because, you know, that tile obviously can't have a resort on it because of the aluminum situation. You need... Where's our friend, by the way? She's right here. Is she buying anything for you? Why is she going here? Let's move her. Reassign Reina to... Oh, she was going to be fine here. She still will be fine here. We'll give it a little time for her to settle in. I remember what happened. I just bought a unit there and ruined their ability to purchase anything. So that's on me. That's on me. Don't worry about it. Alright, we're gonna get... I wanted to see what that one was. Let's get a +6 over here. Nantes. And you, let's get a shopping mall. Let's buy a shopping mall. Let's buy a stock exchange. Upgrade some of our units for... The reason being we have a lot of money right now. And I don't think we need to be cautious with it. If we drop you right here, you can then use all 3 of these tiles. If we drop you right here, you can use them, but you'd have to buy them. Let's drop you here. And we'll go ahead and buy these tiles for you. Boom, boom, boom. Those are good tiles for us. Seaside Resort. In full effect. You... What do we want? What's our aid request? Is not something we need to worry about. We can buy that out. World Games though, that's a thing where, you know, maybe we could train for it a little bit. What my cities want, my cities get. So Toulouse here, you get a little bit of some help, some assistance. What do we add to the mix here? I mean, a theater square is kind of obvious. That's a spot for a theater square potentially. Yeah, you chop this. You can't chop this. Why can't you? Oh, we stopped ourselves from being able to chop. Thank you. World session. I remember this now. Rebellion in 2 turns. That's coming up swiftly. Rising 4.5 per turn, so we can go ahead and we can hit up your Broadway. Awesome. Oh no! We lost them. It was such a low percentage chance. No. No. How close are we to getting into the realm of like civics over here? So let's see. We're still like maybe 20 to 30 turns away from getting into the unknown civics. That is incredibly sad, but we'll save up all of our... We're gonna save up all of our faith for when we get that rock band. Dude, it's happening.
It is obvious that while it has been said that
globalization. We're good here with what we've got. Abidos. There's really no reason to spend the gold when you get these things every turn. But we should buy you a shopping mall. Keep the city. Alright, we're into another golden age here. In case you thought it wouldn't happen, it's happening. We can't be stopped. We can't be contained. The glorious French Empire reaches from sea to shining sea. And it's only gonna get bigger and badder as time goes on. I don't know why I'm becoming sort of like a low-key macho man at this point. I'm gonna buy all these things. So we don't have the same income level that we used to have, so we got to keep that in mind. That's important business. We can't just be dumping all of our money every turn and expecting to get more back every couple turns. It's just not the case anymore, unfortunately. What we really need is more faith per turn. More faith per turn would be lovely. Just lovely. Alright, what are we looking for here? Space initiative is not what we're looking for. We've just been jumping her around to be able to buy things, so I'm not too interested. Let's go ahead and make her have reinforced materials, and then we can maybe send her to... like, Ire? Where are you right now? Governors. Reassigned. She's in Haddington. How is Haddington doing for loyalty? You're fine. We'll move you to Ire, which has an active volcano that might cause us some harm. But now you can be there to protect us. So how does that make you feel? Makes me feel pretty good. What? What? No seaside resort? Seaside resort? What have I done? They're not good enough. Do we need to chop this jungle away? These were green before, am I mean, I'm correct about that, aren't I? They did have the correct color at some point for a seaside resort, or did they restrict seaside resorts more than I thought they did? I thought it was if you saw green, you were good to go. But if that's not the case, I need to adapt and grow here as an individual and Civ 6 player. And that's entirely possible. It's, you know, it's a new expansion. We've captured it.
No innovation
now,
in the past.
Now our city. Of course we're keeping it. Your cities can't contain the French glory. They're overwhelmed by just how glorious we are. A dynamic cultural and loyalty force. I don't necessarily need that ballistics. Let's see. What do we want? Nuclear fission. So rocketry gets us a bonus from the quarries. Satellites gets us a solar farm as something we can build. Robotics gets us bonus from pastures. So we'll just go for those. Just get our benefits, our bennies whenever we can. Get another spy going from Bordeaux. Moreau. The Isle of Dr. Moreau. You're going to get an archaeological museum. We're going to get you an archaeologist. We're going to buy you a broadcast center and a shopping mall. I know it's expensive. We still have plenty of money, though, right now. Plenty of money to go around in our great and beautiful land here. We're going to get a trader. A couple traders here from Moreau. They need more food. Yeah, this is gonna be ours. This is gonna be ours. All these glorious cities will be ours. 16 damaged tiles from a blizzard? Are you out of your mind?
Chemists do not usually stutter.
That was insane. Holy crap. Moreau, also, we bought an empty spot for you, Moreau, so we will move some music over to you. That was crazy. Just buy this stuff. If it's applicable to our victory condition, just send it. Anything else we can work on building ourselves. We're not greedy. Oh. Archaeologist? Yes. Now build a sewer. We'll take a flintlock pistol from our boy Swolgamesh. It was his favorite pistol from hundreds of years ago. And now we've picked it up. I'm very confused right now as to why those can't be seaside resorts. Are they? Is it just because they're desert? Can you not do a seaside resort just purely on a desert? This may be something that I ran into in seaside resort in the past. Coastal desert? Coastal plains? Coastal grassland tiles. So charming. So the problem is, like, maybe we can build it here, actually. No, it's 3 appeal. It needs to be breathtaking, which is a 4+, I guess. And we can't fix that. So we bought this thing for nothing. For no reason. Can I get rid of this? It's a grassland floodplains. Can I get rid of this and then put something down? We could chop this and maybe it'll have an impact. I don't know. My plans have been foiled. Thank you, game, for that. We got +4 from that. Sprawling empire. Okay. That's fair enough. I won't argue with that. Average appeal. So why is... Oh, I really thought green used to be like, that's the go-to color. That's what you needed. We're going to need to put some forests down along the path here. Okay, you can have these. And then begin construction on your very own... I don't know. How about a harbor here? Seems like it might be a thing to get. Has she finally popped up in this video? It hasn't grown this far. Some rock bands are making noise, as they're known to do. Meckham is now ours. Sedienga? I don't know where I'm getting a go from on there. That's obviously wrong. So, I'm aware. Alright, my dude. Necking. Repair your outer defenses and then get yourself a couple builders. Abidos. Couple builders for you as well, sir. We're gonna go snag this. Where are you gonna snag this one from? I mean, we could go into neighboring territories, but I feel like not angering our neighbors at the present moment. I feel like that might be a little bit presumptuous of us, is to make our neighbors quite mad at us. Alright, so with a -30, I think you're gonna be effectively hosed. But let's go ahead and... I mean, you're both in trouble. Let's go ahead and work on sources just in case something goes wrong in this situation, that we can follow it up. Hit them up with a stronger spy action right afterwards. Oh, we could put a ski resort over here. We'll do that. Ski resorts should be placed. That's a thing we can do.
When you launch a rocket, distracted from
Social media. Governor loyalty. Tourism for trade routes. We like that. I think we can drop skyscrapers now. No, we can drop expropriation. And we can keep skyscrapers. So we can take e-commerce instead. I think that's fine. Claim a great person. The musician with the unpronounceable name has arrived. We will buy a week. What is happening? Interactions, please work better. We're gonna buy an archaeologist, a broadcast center, and a shopping and a shipyard. We buy all these things. What my cities want, my cities get. Over time, at least. Alright, my friend, what can you do to make our empire a little better? We start with a little ski resort action. Roxburgh. So we should move you. We move you up to Abito so we get a lot more coverage here, I think. So Amani, reassign. And then we do have another governor slot. Governor promotion. I don't know if Magnus really helps us at this point. I mean, getting to vertical integration is not bad. Let's just give her some extra bonuses here. I'm fine with that. Roxborough. Now that we know how to properly pronounce you. What do we want for you, sir? Let's add. How about a commercial hub? What's the hubbub about? Where would we drop it? Let's drop it here. Prepare your bank for Potter. And there's a spot right there, but there's a guy there. There's also spots along here. Send you to Dumfries. Alright, can we still can't drop what we need. All of these tiles are very difficult for us to use without the Statue of Liberty being involved. I missed the Statue of Liberty. No doubt about it. No ifs, ands, or buts. Dude, we are rushing the loyalty flips over here. Even Egypt can't stop us. Not that I would expect them to stop us more than, like, the #1 civ in the game. But it is... I mean, it is noteworthy still. We're getting this. So, yeah, we're just buying shopping malls left and right. Buying stuff for our empire. We can't do it as much because of, we obviously lost our rock band, which is unfortunate. We're still in a very solid position here. Position I'm very pleased to be in. I wish some other things were going on here. I wish we had more appeal on our tiles so that we could have more seaside resorts and whatnot. But our loyalty, or our tourism, is still pretty good. Getting better with every city flip. We're working on ski resorting it up. Not seaside resorts. We don't have those. The prayer. You have 2 builds. There are 2 ski resortable mountains on this range if you place it right. H.G. Wells. Let's go put a piece of writing here within the Great this is the Oxford University.
No one would have believed in the last years of the 19th.
Let's make sure we don't have any writers or whatever that could be used. And also here, we'll do some upgrades of some of our lovely citizens around. What about you? You field cannon, you can't be upgraded yet? I guess I never got machine guns. It's fair enough. I understand. That one was my bad, everybody. My bad. We're going to trade with them as well. You, sir, just explore. You can't explore. We're still at war with these people. And they're, once again, weird about their peace offerings, but they still allow it. Will Germany actually let us go to peace, though, is the actual question. Oh, Germany has accepted. They've accepted peace. That's good. That's a good thing for us here. What about you? We need to make sure we're friends. We need to make sure that we have open borders. Egypt. Can we have some open borders? Sure. Just to make sure everything's above board here. Choose an artifact. Barbarians. The Aspis. Alright, let's take a look at where we are here. We've taken another capital. We're taking cities from the Nubian Empire. Some good cities. We're bringing them into the mix of the glorious French Empire. Nubia is having some extremely difficult times here as far as loyalty is concerned. 2 turns rebellion. 18 turns rebellion, 6 turns, 3 turns rebellion. Egypt, 5 turns rebellion. We are in an excellent loyalty state right now. We've still got 6,300 gold. We're getting 671 gold per turn. Our science is up to 551 points per turn. Thank you, Nubia. She's at 339 now. So by transferring her ownership of some cities to me via a fair exchange, we've overtaken her in the science per turn thing. She's still 16 techs ahead of us. So she's done some incredible things. But we've now, I'm going to call this that we stopped her. We've stopped her from doing incredible science victory things, and now it's all on us for culture or for diplomacy. We're getting 824. Hold on, let's take a look. Everybody else here, their science is not crazy or anything. Good. 824 culture per turn for us. 1336 tourism per turn. That is insanely higher than Nubia and Cleo and Genghis Khan and the Hungarians and the Sumerians and the Germans. As far as domination victory, we're controlling 2 other capitals. We're up to 676 score on the scoreboard. Amanita is now in 3rd place instead of being in that top spot. So she has fallen this video. She also had made no more real progress on launching anything else, so we're in a good spot. We've stopped her in the nick of time. And, yeah, everything else is good for us there. 278 of 500 or of 454. So we have moved up there, but we don't have a rock band anymore, which is disappointing. But we need to just tick those things up. We're looking for distributed sovereignty, near future governance, and then we're into the unrevealed section, and then hopefully I don't know how this works. We might be able to see one of these. If we can see the one that's rock bands, we go straight for that. If not, we just have to start guessing, I think. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. We are in an incredible spot right now. This has been going just beautifully. Hopefully, you know, nothing else goes wrong along the way. We grab some more cities. We win this either diplomacy or culture. I'm fine either way. I'd like to see the diplomacy victory. So anytime we can make some progress in that category, I'd like to. So this aid request, we should obviously dump some money into this at the end to get a point. Where are we on that scale again? Let's take a look. We're at 7 of 10, so we're very close there. So we win that aid request, and then we win another 2 points from a world session, and we've won. Maybe? I don't know exactly how that works. It's a thing that could happen. It's within our purview here, and I'm not opposed to it, so... anyway, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.